Hello everybody, I am B.S. Patil, Assistant Professor, Government First Aid College, Dharwad. Today I am giving a lecture on superconductivity as per the Karnataka University, Dharwad BSc 6th semester syllabus. It is common observation that the resistance of the conductor goes on decreases when it is cooled. At sufficient low temperature, it becomes superconductor. So that is, it loses all its resistance and it becomes superconductor. So this phenomenon was accidentally discovered by Kamerlingh Onnes when he was investigating electrical resistivity of mercury at cryogenic temperature. He found that the electrical resistance of mercury becomes zero at 4.2 Kelvin. So why this happens? So this is explained by BCS theory, which is proposed by Bardeen, Cooper and Scripper. So this is popularly known as BCS theory. According to this theory, at very low temperature, the electron forms bound state called Cooper pair. At temperature less than the critical temperature, that is, critical temperature is the temperature of the material at which electrical resistance disappears. So at this temperature less than the critical temperature, the lattice electron interaction is stronger than the Coulomb's force of attraction between the electron and electron. At this stage, the Cooper pairs smoothly sail over lattice points without any exchange. Hence, transfer of energy takes place from electron pair to the lattice ions. Now, we can see the properties of superconductor. So, good conductors like silver, copper, etc. never exhibit the superconductivity. So, the materials like mercury, lead, cobalt, niobium, even the alloys of the thorium, alloys of niobium, so these exhibit the superconductivity on cooling. So the different materials show the different TC. So for tungsten it is 0.02 Kelvin. The alloy of thorium is showing the higher temperature, that 125 Kelvin. These superconductors show the diamagnetism property, and so these are also showing the isotopic effect, and these superconductors shows the Meissner effect. So these effects we are discussing in detail in the next coming slides. So all the thermal properties disappears in the superconducting state. On applying the very high pressure, so this transition temperature can be brought to the room temperature. Now we can see the experimental facts related to the superconductor. So when the very high magnetic field is applied, so to the superconductor, so its property loses, means it recovers its normal resistivity. So this amount of the magnetic field which is required to destruct the superconductivity property, so that we are calling as a critical value. So that is represented by Hc at any temperature T. So these can be the transition temperature and the amount of the magnetic field required to destruct the destruct the superconductivity are related with the relation in as shown in the this slide. So it is observed that the amount of magnetic field which is needed at 0 Kelvin, it is more than that of the at temperature T is equal to the critical value. So because at temperature T is equal to Tc, so this behaves as a normal conductor. Thus no need to destroy the superconductivity property. Now let us see the one more important property, that is Meissner effect. So in normal condition of the superconductor, what happens? So the at temperature more than the critical value, so the magnetic lines of force are threading through the superconductor. So when this temperature is becomes less than the critical value, so what happens? These magnetic field lines are expelled out from the superconductor. So this phenomenon of expelling out of magnetic lines of force from the superconductor is called the Meissner effect. So if we are keeping the value of the magnetic value of the B in the equation shown, so we are getting the value of chi, that is magnetic susceptibility, as -1. What it shows? It shows that the superconductor exhibit the perfect diamagnetism. We can see the one more effect, that is isotopic effect. So in this isotopic effect, we are observing that the atomic mass of the isotope is related with the critical value of the temperature. So Tc varies inversely with the atomic mass. So as the atomic mass increases, there is a decrease in the critical value of the temperature. So in a common material, that is a superconducting material, at its normal state, what happens if we are taking in the form of the ring? If we induced the current in the by using the electromagnetic induction, so it disappears, that is it damps out quickly because of the resistance of the ring. So if the superconducting ring is when it is cooled less than the critical temperature, what happens? So in this case, there is a existence of the current. So what happens? In a lead ring, take a lead ring, so it is induced current remains for a several hundred for a year without any change. So the current flowing in a superconductor without decay in its value is called persistent current. So now we can see some applications related to the superconductivity. As there is no I square R loss during the transmission, so these are utilized as a power lossless transmission cables. So in particle accelerator, the magnetic field required is produced by the superconductors. In case of the squads, that is superconducting quantum interference devices, so these are made by joining type 1 and type 2 superconductors. So these devices detect very weak magnetic field. So these are having application in the study of health of the vital human organs like brain and heart. So these squads are also used in logic gates of computation. So in case of the electric motors are also the superconducting bearings are used. The superconducting materials are used in the magnetic resonance imaging in which the very high magnetic field is required. So in maglev, so in case of the maglev, maglev have the compartment with superconducting bottom and they slide in guideways of diamagnetic material without any friction. So one more application, that is by which uses the persistent current, that is memory and storage element. So highly efficient small sized electrical generator and transformer, also the superconductor materials are used. So these are the some slides of the application of the superconductor. So in this case you can see the electrical motors which uses superconducting bearings. You can see in case of the maglev also superconducting materials are utilized. In MRI, So it uses the magnetic field of about 3.5 Tesla. So that can be produced by the superconductor. In case of the generator also, superconducting materials are utilized. So this is all about the properties and the reason for the superconductivity and applications of the superconductor. Thank you. Stay home. Be safe.